Presiding Judge, good morning to everyone. I have a few matters at 8:30 a.m. and I believe that there are officers who have checked in or are in the waiting room. Ms. Wilson, good morning to you. If you could place them in a breakout room, and let's let the prosecutor know that her officers are here for the formal hearings that are scheduled for 8:30. I am going to now call my 8:35 a.m. docket, and I am going to start with, I see Mr. Foy is on the screen, and so I'm going to call his case first. Good morning, Mr. Foy. I have for you the following matter. U 582-89420. Mr. Foy, state your full name for me, please. Oh, I can't hear you if you're speaking. I still can't hear him. Is there something on my end that's wrong, or can you all hear him? No? All right, let's give Mr. Foy an opportunity to get that together. While he's doing that, let me have the attorneys place your appearance on the record for me.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, Specialty Court Defense Counsel.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Mr. Fikens?
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney.
All right, good morning. And then Ms. Price?
Good morning, Judge Holmes, Nicole Price, Clinical Assessor, Specialty Court.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Price. And then I have Ms. Cleveland, you're up top.
Thank you, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, Case Manager for Specialty Court.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Cleveland. And then Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Brian Griffin on behalf of Specialty Court this morning.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Griffin. And then Ms. Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angel Harris, Case Manager for Specialty Court.
Good morning, Ms. Harris. And then the money man. Come on, Mr. Page. That made my day this morning. Mr. Page, if you were in specialty court, I would say, run me my money. But since you're not,
listen, because I'm definitely going to send a message this morning like, hey, let me borrow. Let me just borrow a little bit.
Oh, my Good morning, Your Honor.
Do it, Mr. Page.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Page, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Yancey.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Yancey. That's everybody. Let's see now if we can get Mr. Foy. Mr. Foy, you ready to unmute and state your name for me? We still can't hear you. All right, y'all gonna blow my schedule this morning. I'm on time this morning. Come on. Hang up and dial back in. I'll wait for you. Well, we can always do the thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's do it. Come on, be this problem solving court. Mr. Foy, Happy New Year to you. Are you off to a good start this year? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. All right, that is awesome. Did you get to spend some time with your family over the holidays? I need a thumbs up. You did. Wonderful. Were they glad to see you and to spend time with you?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Come on, state your name for the record.
Aaron Michael Foy.
All right. Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Green. I appreciate you. All right, Mr. Foy, you had a good holiday closing out 2023, bringing in the new year.
Yes, I did. I got to go spend. I got to go to see my family for Christmas.
Wonderful. Were they happy to see you and spend time with you?
Yep, they were happy.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Foy, what's going on with your job situation? We talked a little bit about that at the close of the year. What's going on?
They got me laid off right now. They said they was gonna call me back when the snow falls.
All right, well, we know, listen, it's January and we haven't really seen hint nor high of some snow. So would you be willing to entertain some other type of employment?
Yes.
You would be, all right. So listen, when we were closing out the year, I indicated to Ms. Cleveland that I wanted her to connect you with CEO and to get
Okay.
you through that process. I want that to still happen, okay?
All right.
All right, can I count on you to work that and get it done?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
All right, awesome, awesome. What else is going on with you, Mr. Foy, if anything?
Just going through with the program like you told me to, and learning everything, soaking all the information in, just learning everything.
Okay, all right, very good. What's something that you hope to accomplish while you are within the first, let's say, 90 days of 2024?
I hope to get back employed so I can get back working, making some money, and to keep attending my classes here.
All right, very good, very good. Those are some good goals for you for the first 90 days. And we're gonna really work at that. So you can accomplish those goals, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. Do you have any questions or concerns that you need to raise with the team?
No, not at the moment, no.
All right, Miss Cleveland, is there anything additional for Mr. Foy?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Foy, I read his progress notes that Ms. Price forwarded to me from the agency, and he appears to be in good compliance over there. Your Honor, he does note to his in the progress note, there is a reference to him wanting to have employment. I would like to make the record that I sent over some leads for Mr. Foy to Mr. Green's email. I'm not sure if he's had an opportunity to look at them or to share them with Mr. Foy, but today I am going to make the referral to CEO for him.
Can I get some paper?
So there are a
Okay.
few things on the table that he can investigate. The one thing, Your Honor, I would like to ask, and I did mention this in staffing, is that Mr. Foy have my telephone number and that he call me, because once he starts applying for these positions, I would have to track him just to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and he understands that the process. So if possible, I'm going to send my contact information to Counselor Green again, and just have him just please call me at some point, so Mr. Foy, so that we can remain in contact.
All right, very good, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Foy and Mr. Green?
Yeah, I got it. She said do you have her number so I can write it down?
I can give it to him, Your Honor. I don't mind. I get a lot of calls here.
Okay.
So it's 313-965-4154.
All right.
Okay.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Foy?
Really quickly, Mr. Foy, I just want to congratulate you and just encourage you to keep going. You have come so very far, and we are so happy that you have allowed us to go with you on this journey. I hope you feel like we've held up our end of the bargain.
Yeah.
You definitely held up yours. So just want to encourage you to keep going, and you are doing an amazing job.
All right. Thank you.
And if I could add,
All
Judge,
right. Yes.
Mr. Foy, you are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Am I not? Can you hear me, Judge?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now I do.
Oh.
Keep up the good work, sir. You're doing a great job.
All right, I will.
All right, awesome, awesome. You are in great shape, Mr. Foy. I am going to give you a couple of dates, and that is going to be, I'm going to start off with your face-to-face, which will be, I have Mr. Foy in phase 4, So I'm going to schedule him for a face-to-face January 31st at 1:30. I am going to put him on Friday. I'm going to try to do my folks that are with third-party providers on Friday mornings, Mr. Green. And so I'm going to put him on Friday, February the 2nd, 2024. And I will put him on at 8:35 a.m. Okay? So does that work for everybody? All right, very good. You're all set, Mr. Foy. Good to see you. You are doing a great job. Continue to work hard, and you're going to continue to reap the benefits, all right?
All right, I will.
All right, take care, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Who do I have up next at, do I have Mr. Cruz up next? All right, let's go to Mr. Cruz.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have for Mr. Cruz, yes, case number U557-97509, case number 210-565-5401, U16664814, case number 11553126, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Cruz, state your full name for the record.
Agustin Cruz, ma'am.
Good morning and Happy New Year to you, Mr. Cruz.
Happy New Year to you too, ma'am.
Okay. All right, very good. How did you do closing out 2023 and bringing in 2024?
I did real good.
You did real good. What did you do?
Oh, I hit the lottery 4 times for 275.
Well, now listen here, everybody winning some money. What y'all talking about? Mr. Cruz, you hit the lottery?
Yeah.
Let me see if I need to tell Mr. Cruz what I tell everybody when they get money. Do you need to run me my money, Mr. Cruz?
I already paid you guys all the court.
Mr. Cruz. All right, Mr. Cruz, for hitting the lottery. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Cruz, even though you hit the lottery, you still did what was right over the holidays.
Yes, ma'am. And they had me working. They had me working the weekend because they needed orders to come out. So next week I have a year working.
Look at you, Mr. Cruz. That is awesome. And that makes you smile. So I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Yes, 1 year of employment. So you got that, right, Mr. Cruz?
Yes, ma'am. I get my I get my first week vacation in a couple months.
I love it. What are you gonna do for your first vacation?
Well, I'm gonna spend time trying to find me a placement.
Okay. All right. And I know that we are working with you on that. And hopefully they're working with you, Mr. Green. They're working with you. I want you to work really hard and you may have to do something a little bit alternative until you're able to get your own stuff. But I just want you to not get discouraged. I don't want you to get discouraged. And I want you to keep working at it. Okay? All right, very good. And then Ms. Warfield, I don't know if I said this in staffing. I know that we may have talked about it before offline, that he has some other things on his record that may be impeding his progress. Is there anything that we can do to look at putting him in some type of expungement program for some of those things?
So the thing about going through expungement right now is that being that he's
you told me that.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. But Mr. Cruz, you are on my list. As soon as you graduate, because you are definitely on the track to graduate, we got you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Thank you. As soon as you said it, I'm like, we did have that conversation, and you did tell me that being currently on probation would not qualify him for expungement at this time. All right, so we're going to keep working it. And that's why I thought about you may have to do something alternative until we can get you in a good place, and then you can get your own housing, because I want you to get housing that you can afford. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. What do you hope to accomplish in the first 90 days of this year, Mr. Cruz?
Well, keep working, you know,
Okay.
Save more money and keep on contact with my family, like I've been doing, and
Yes.
stay away from the negative people.
Yes, sir. And that's working well for you, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
It is. All right. I
Mhm.
want you to encourage, I want you to continue doing what is working for you. Okay?
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
Very good. Ms. Harris, is there anything you need to add as to Mr. Cruz? I have him in phase 4.
There is nothing additional I need to add. He is doing fantastic. He's in compliance. He's focused. He's working hard. He's got goals that he's working towards. So he's doing great and he is in phase 4.
All right. Very good. Then, Mr. Cruz, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to give you a few dates, okay?
Okay.
All right. I have your face-to-face. That will be on January 31st at 1:30 with Ms. Harris.
Okay.
And then on February 2nd, at 8:35 a.m., you will come on Zoom to see me, okay?
Okay, man.
All right. It's good to see you. Congratulations to you on all the hard work you're doing. Keep going. Ms. Warfield, did you have anything as to Mr. Cruz?
I did want to add just one thing. One thing, Mr. Cruz, I really appreciate you for is the day that you came with us, you made specific goals and you said specific things that you wanted to do, and you have done every single last one of them. So I just want to give you a judicial applause just because you have done exactly what you said you're going to do and you've kept at it without hiccup. And that's not an easy thing to do. So thank you
Thank
for
you.
all of your
All
hard
right.
work, and it looks very good on you. So, Your Honor, if
All
we may
right.
give Mr. Cruz a judicial applause.
All right.
Absolutely. Come on, everybody. Congratulations, Mr. Cruz.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Awesome work. You are doing it.
Thank
All
you.
right. You've got your dates. I'll see. We're here if you need us before that time.
Yeah, I know.
But you're in great shape.
I call Miss Harris about if I need anything, I call her.
Very good. I love it.
All right.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Cruz.
Okay, thank you, man.
All right. Take
All
care.
right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Mr. Green. I believe that's everybody on your end.
She said thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Green, I think that's everybody on your end. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Look at you done early. What's going on here?
I appreciate you
All
taking this.
right.
And sorry for the technical difficulties. It looks like headphones is going to be the new way.
All right. You're all set. Take care.
You as well. Happy New Year.
All right. Thank you. Happy New Year. All right. I did see officers that have checked in and attorneys on the 8:30 a.m. matters. Are any of those matters ready to go?
Yes, Judge, we're ready on Mr. Murad's case, which is
Mr. Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Okay. All right. Pass me some stuff.
And
And I am ready.
yes, ma'am. All right. Oh, yeah. There we go.
All right, let's do it. I have for Nasser Ahmed, case numbers SP 146-17401, case number SP 149-1200, counts 1 and 2. For Mr. Counsel, place your appearance on the record. I was looking to see if the prosecutor was on.
She is on her
Yes,
camera.
Judge.
There you go.
Oh, go ahead, Ms. Walker. Place your appearance on the record.
Good morning. Shannon Walker, P53794, on behalf of the people, appearing with Officer Patman. Hopefully he is on the screen and he can place his appearance and badge number on the record.
All right.
Detroit
do
Police
so,
Officer. Sorry. Detroit Police Officer DeMar Patman, badge 24, 7th Precinct.
All right. Thank you and good morning to you. All right. For the respondent.
And good morning, Your Honor. Raed Murad, P83665, on behalf of Mr. Nasser Ahmed, who's on Zoom this morning. Mr. Ahmed, please introduce yourself to this honorable court.
Nasser Ahmed.
All right. Good morning to both of you. All right. How are we proceeding?
Judge, we've agreed that Mr. Ahmed will enter a responsible plea to improper equipment, and in exchange, the other 2 matters will be dismissed.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so I have the tinted windows. Is that the one?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right, wonderful. And so, Mr. Ahmed, if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Ahmed, you understand that you have a right to a formal hearing with respect to all three of the matters that are before this court on this morning?
Yes.
And you understand that if you accept the people's offer, that you're giving up that right to a formal hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you freely, willingly, voluntarily giving up your right and taking advantage of the people's offer on this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, on May 30th, 2023, while in the city of Detroit, were you operating a motor vehicle that had tinted windows that was more than 4 inches?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, are the parties satisfied?
People are satisfied.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, awesome. Then I'm going to accept your plea of responsible. Ms. Mack, what is the statutory fine?
120, Judge.
All right, I'm assessing that fine in the amount of $120. How quickly can you get that paid?
Can we have 2 weeks, Your Honor?
Absolutely. I will adjourn this for an adjourn to pay. And 2 weeks would take us to, I will schedule this for, let's see, for January 26th, 2024. And that will be at 10:30 a.m. as long as it's paid before that date. No one needs to appear. If it's not paid, then someone does have to appear, Attorney Murad, and then the remaining 2 matters will be dismissed upon full payment of fines and of the fine.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you all.
Take care, and thank you, Mr.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Are we ready on the last formal hearing?
Judge, I don't know if anyone's appeared on that.
Yeah, the attorney is here on the case. Well, he was. I don't know if he's still in.
Okay, did the officer show up on that one?
I don't believe so.
We're not ready. Ms. Walker, do you want to give it a few more minutes?
Judge, we can place it on the record. Oh, well, I'm getting an invite to a breakout room, so I'll do that first, and then when I come back, we can put it on the record.
All right, very good.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Give me 1 second. I just need to write this note real quick.
Okay.
All right, yes, Mr. Page.
No, that was Officer Patman.
Oh, Officer
Just
Patman.
making sure I'm free to leave.
Yes, you are, sir. Be safe.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you. Have a good one.
All right. All right, you too. Okay. Miss Matt, I'm not, oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Are we ready on the remaining matter, counsel?
Yes, Judge.
Formal hearing? We are. Let's do it. I have case number SP 151-99291 for Hassan Al-Mehi for the people.
Shannon Walker, P 53794, on behalf of the people. The officer in that case has not appeared. I have no explanation for his absence and cannot proceed.
Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Amir Al-Khalidi on behalf of the defendant, and at this point, Your Honor, we wish to remove for motion to dismiss.
All right, thank you, counsel. I'm granting that motion. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you all.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Let's
Judge, are
keep
there any
going.
specialty court matters that need my attention right now?
Not right this minute, but we do have Mr. Calvin Austin who is here, and he is being sanctioned today. And so I need the case manager make sure you reach out to the prosecutor and let her know. But he is going to, and then the defense counsel, we talked about it in staffing.
Your Honor, I would just like to
And
say
so-
that we have Mr. Page and Prosecutor Rogers and I have actually discussed this matter this morning. So I did send you a message if you wanted to take a look at that. But we have to wait before we can call Mr. Austin's matter anyway. So
Okay, all right.
He just
Thank
came
you.
up to
It'll
test
come
as
through.
well.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Then for now, we're good.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's keep going. I don't see, I'm gonna move now to my 9 o'clock docket. Are there individuals that are in the breakout or in the waiting room that's scheduled for 9?
Your Honor,
I'm going to,
I was about to say, I
Go
do
ahead.
have Curtis Smith, who was under the 835 docket, who is on.
Is he here?
Yes.
He's on to, yes.
Oh, I didn't see him. Where Mr. Smith needs to turn on his camera for me. If your camera's off, I don't know you're here. All right, well, I'm gonna keep on going because I don't see Mr. Smith. Oh, there he is. Come on, Mr. Smith. I want y'all to get to your classes and all that good stuff. All right, I have for Curtis Smith, case number SP 114-135, 2 counts 2 and 3, case number SP 114-1374, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number SP 114-13751. Mr. Smith, unmute and state your full name for me. Uh-oh, I can't hear Mr. Smith if he unmuted. This folder, I don't know what I did. Mr. Smith, can you hear me?
Mr. Smith, it sounds like you have something over your microphone. It's really, really muffled.
Oh, I didn't even hear the muffle.
No, it's not any better. I can like barely hear you. So I know if I can barely hear you, the judge can't hear you at all.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, that's getting better.
We can hear the rustling.
Is your hand covering the speaker at the bottom?
Yeah, we can hear like the rustling around. We just can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah. We can barely hear you. You think we can do it? Let's try. Let's turn them all the way up. And then let me have you state your name for the record.
Curtis Smith.
All right, I heard you, Curtis Smith. Happy New Year to you, Mr. Smith. Happy New Year to me too. Thank you. All right. You know, when you lean forward, we can hear you. You're gonna have to talk really, really loudly. But
Okay.
There you go. That's a little bit better. All right, very good. All right, Mr. Smith, is your year off to a good start?
Your Honor, thank you.
It is very good. And so you are at Lake Ridge and you're doing everything that you're supposed to do?
Yes, I am, Your
I
Honor.
see thumbs up. All right, very good. Are you having any issues or any concerns that you need to raise with the court?
No, everything is good, Your Honor. So far, so good.
Okay, I can't hear you now.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Very good. All right, and I still have your commitment, Mr. Smith, to stay and to work the program all the way through till you get that independent housing, right? You're shaking your head, yes. That's a yes? All right, very good. Listen, Mr. Smith, I am so proud of you. You gave us your word that you would stay this time, that you would work the program, and you have been doing that. Have you been seeing your counselor at Team Wellness?
Yes, just yesterday, day before, Your Honor.
Hold on. I gotta wait for Miss Mack to finish. Because she got a deeper voice than you do this morning. Yeah, turn it up for me. One more time, Mr. Smith. Are you seeing your provider at Team Wellness? Uh-oh, now he's frozen. And he's muted. What is going on this morning?
Your Honor, I did hear him faintly say that he saw her either yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Okay. All right, very good. And I don't know if Miss Price, I know I raised a question about what was going on with him with his outpatient. Were you able to get some answers on that yet? I know we just talked about it yesterday afternoon.
I have not, but I believe he did say he saw her yesterday. Mr. Smith
Okay.
just said that. Yeah.
All right, very good. And we'll make sure that he's getting the treatment hours that he should be getting, right?
Yes, I will.
All right, awesome, awesome. All right, Mr. Smith, I want you to he's frozen. Who has Mr. Smith? Mr. Page? What do you want to tell me about Mr. Smith? We trying.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his phone, but he's doing very, very well. I actually spoke to Mr. Johnson about him, and he's ranting and raving about him, saying he's just working the program and doing everything he needs to do. And like you said, Mr. Smith did give us his commitment to stay in the program and that he wouldn't leave. And for that, if the court is not opposed, I'm actually recommending he be promoted to phase 2 on today.
All right, I hope Mr. Smith could hear that. Did you hear that, Mr. Smith? Yes, sir. All right, give me them thumbs up. All right, team, any objection to, he's been in phase 1, of course, the requisite amount of time. Has he established stabilization and completed the requirements of phase 1? Mr. Page?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. Any objection from any of the team members to promote Mr. Smith to phase 2 on today?
No objection, Your Honor.
No objection.
No objection, Judge.
No objection. No objection from me either. All right, come on, everybody. Let's celebrate Curtis Smith and his promotion to phase 2. That is awesome. That is awesome. So proud of you. Proud of you, Mr. Smith. I want you to hang in there, keep going. It's only going to get better, okay? All right, awesome. Let me give you some dates very quickly. If you have some questions, reach back out to Mr. Page so we can get those questions answered, okay? Because we are having technical difficulties this morning for some reason. All right, here are your dates, Mr. Smith. I am going to have you, first I gotta get the right mess. You will do a face-to-face with Mr. Page. That's going to be on January 24th, 2024 at 1:30. And then you'll have a return to court on January 31st. And that's going to be at 8:35 a.m., okay? All right, very good. And hopefully we'll have that whole sound piece fixed, okay? All right. We are here if you need us. Hang in there. Keep working hard. You owe it to yourself and you deserve it, Mr. Smith. Very proud of you, okay? All right. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. I'm going to move to my 9 o'clock matters. I'm going to start with Ann Tamisha White. Please make sure there's nobody in the waiting room for 9 o'clock. All right. I have for Ms. White, case number Z805-9921. Ms. White, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning, Ms. White?
I'm okay. I'm here.
All
It's
right,
a new year.
very good. Listen, I want to applaud you, first of all, for taking the steps deemed necessary in order for you to get to a good place. Not waiting for the court to order you, not waiting for something to jump off or the police to be involved, but just taking matters into your own hand, realizing that I have a need and doing something about it. That speaks volumes to who you are, Ms. White, and I just want to applaud you for that, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And so how are you feeling overall?
I'm okay. It's a new year, so I'm just going with
It's a
that.
new year.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it's a new year, new beginnings, right?
One day at a time. Yes, ma'am.
One day at a time. I don't want you to be so hard on yourself, Miss White. One day at a time. Sometimes that's all we can do, all of us, whether we're in program or not. All we can do is one day at a time, because we start worrying about tomorrow and the next day and the next day. You know, we become unstable. And so take it one day at a time. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you reconnected back to your counselor at Team Wellness?
I'm gonna call her as soon as court is over today because I didn't get home from the hospital until about 5 o'clock yesterday. And
Okay.
everything was basically closed. So I'm gonna call her as soon as I'm done with court.
All right. And you see Miss Griffin?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
And so I need
I try to contact her. I would text her over the holiday week, over the holiday season, but everybody was busy with their family. But we do have a good relationship, so I'm sure I can get in
very
touch
good.
with her.
Yes, absolutely. And so Miss Price, let's make sure that Miss White and Miss Griffin connect today. Let Miss Griffin know she needs to connect, because I want her to be realigned and resume her services as quickly as possible. Okay?
Yes.
All right, awesome, awesome. Miss White, what do you need us to do to help you to stay on track, if anything?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I just gotta, believe in myself a little more.
Okay. All right. I want to encourage you to do that. You can do this, and you can stay on track. You can make the necessary positive changes that you need to make, and understand that you don't have to do it alone. That's why you have a case manager. That's why you have your counselor and other services that we have connected you with. So can I count on you to reach out and utilize those services?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. What questions do you have for us today, Miss White?
I really don't have any.
No
I really don't.
questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. Miss Harris, Miss White is in compliance, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, she is in compliance at this time, and I will be giving her a call when we're done with court as well, just to follow up on a few things.
All right, awesome. Anything else from any of the other team members as to Miss White? If not, I have Miss White. Miss Harris, you have your hand up?
I did, Your Honor. I wanted to ask you, and I spoke with Miss White yesterday, and I just wanted to follow up with you. She did bring to my attention that she has been on 3 times a week testing for quite some time now, and she was wondering if we could lower her back to 2 times a week, as she struggles with the bus system and now with the cold weather getting to the testing facility 3 times a week. So I told her I would put that to the court today.
All right. Any objection from any of the team members as to reducing Miss White to 2 times weekly?
No, Judge.
No objection.
All right. Miss White, listen, I'm going to reduce you back down to the 2 times per week, but whether or not you stay there is going to be based on what you do. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have my mind made up that I'm gonna just finish what I have to do. I'm gonna do what I have to do. I feel very strongly about that. So I just need somebody to talk to every once in a while, but other than that, I'm good.
All right, very good. And Ms. Harris, please make sure that she has the hotline number as well.
I will, and I'm going to talk to her about recovery coach options as well.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. So I am reducing her effective immediately to 2 times per week. Make sure you still call every day, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. If nothing else, I have Ms. White in phase 2. And so I am going to schedule her for a face-to-face. That is going to be on January 24th at 1:30. And then the return to court date would be January 31st. And that is going to be at, what did I have her scheduled? At 9 Make sure that's right. Yeah, at 9 o'clock a.m. Okay, and that'll be on Zoom unless Miss Harris tells you otherwise. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Hang in there, Miss White. We're here if you need us. Okay.
Will do. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
You as well.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. I am now going to go to Bianca Sanders. I have for Miss Sanders case numbers SP 109-16562, case number SP 110-58191, case number SP 137-42551. Miss Sanders, state your full name for the record, please.
Good morning, Bianca Sanders.
Good morning, Miss Sanders. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year's to you.
All right. How did you do closing out 2023 and going into 2024?
I feel like I did excellent. I got a lot of positive news. It's always the bitter with the sweet, but I'm gonna start with the good news. I finished up my clinicals with 90%. So I'm done with my
diagnosis. Yes, ma'am. You are smart. Look at you. I love it. 90%?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, lady.
Yep. So I'm supposed to start my clinicals the first week of March. They pushed them back 2 weeks because some of the patients had got sick, but I'm still looking forward to that. And they gave me an opportunity to prepare for my move in the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna be moving in with my partner, so I'm working on that. I've been looking for jobs, so hopefully I could get hired in and get a few months in before I had a baby. I found out that I was having a girl on Christmas.
Oh, a little girl. All right.
So those are the positive aspects. I had a good Christmas. I had a good New Year's. Unfortunately though, my grandma, she's back in the hospital and she's kind of declining. We got to make a decision to put her on her dialysis or palliative care. So I've been kind of struggling with that. And then, my partner, his sister passed away 3 days after my grandma, and her funeral service is going to be Saturday. So I'm trying to just balance the good with the bad. Yeah, to remain positive, optimistic through that. But both of them, my grandmother is 88 years old, and my sister, she had been sick for a long time. So I'm glad that neither one of them should be suffering. She's not suffering anymore, and hopefully that my grandma won't be suffering, anymore either. But other than that, Judge Holmes, I'm just trying to stay positive and optimistic, look for work, get my moves done, and make sure that I'm staying in compliance. I spoke with Ms. Griffin, and I've been talking to her and my therapist to make sure I remain using my tools and resources to, just to manage my anxiety and stress, and just do the best that I can every day.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You have a great outlook for 2024. And so keeping your grandmother in our thoughts. And of course, our condolences with respect to your partner's sister. And so, but I do appreciate and applaud you for the fact that you are still focused. You're still taking care of business. And that's awesome, because sometimes life's unexpectancies can knock us off our square, right? But you're doing it. You're doing it. And I'm extremely proud of you. Extremely proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself. I've overcome a lot of boundaries, and I'm not going to let anything or anybody stop me, no matter what. I'm just going to remain focused and work at my own pace and do what's best for me. And I feel like as long as I'm doing the right things for the right reasons, things always work out for me.
They will always work out. Yes, ma'am. Well, listen, we're going to add to your good news list, because in staffing on yesterday, Mr. Page made the recommendation to promote you to phase 2, and there were no objections. Mr. Page, what you want to tell us about Ms. Sanders?
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Sanders is she's one of my favorite clients to speak with. I really want to commend her, because it does seem like she has a lot going on, but she balances everything so well, and I just really commend her on that. And she's doing everything she needs to do. and she is eligible for her promotion. So I would like to recommend promoting her to phase 2 today.
Thank you.
All right, are you ready, Miss Sanders?
Yeah, I'm ready like Freddie.
Let's do it. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Bianca Sanders on her promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Miss Sanders. Congratulations to you. That is awesome. That's awesome. Anything on behalf of any of the other team members or any questions from you, Miss Sanders?
No, I was trying to work on getting my license before today, but it's just been a lot of things that's been throwing my focus off. So I'm just gonna spend another week studying, and hopefully by the time I come before you, I will have my driver's license. I reached out to my father, and he been helping me with that, and he said he would pay for my road test. So, and he definitely been on my head talking about if I'm gonna get 100%. I said, "Nah, I'm not perfect now, but I will study and do my best, and continue to move towards my goals."
All right, make sure you get that parallel parking done under your belt before you
Yeah.
take that road test, because that parallel parking almost made me a permanent bus catcher. Okay. I'm just saying. I still don't parallel park today, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on it, Judge. I'm gonna work on it.
Work on it. All right. Well, we're proud of you. Congratulations to you on your promotion. Your next dates are as follows. You'll have a face-to-face on January 24th at 1:30. And then your return to court date will be January 31st, 2024. And that will also be at 9:00 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Wonderful. Enjoy your day, ma'am.
Thank you. Y'all take care.
All right. You do the same. Bye-bye. All right. I am ready on Miss No. I'm sorry. I'm still on 9:00. I have Miss Wellman. Miss Wellman, case number, and then you're up, Miss Gentry. I have case number ZA087031. Good morning, Miss Wellman, and Happy New Year to you.
Good morning and Happy New Year to you.
All right, Miss Wellman, I know you've been sitting in my waiting room for a while, but that's because you don't have your first and last name on your device. So
I just put it
sometime
on there.
between,
I don't know how
it
to
says
do that.
it says Carolyn Z Flip 4. So get with your case manager. Hold on, get with your case manager or someone so that before your next hearing, they can help you, show you how to put your name on your device. And then that way you won't be in the waiting room, because we're not supposed to let you in. They're not supposed to let you in without your first and last name, okay?
Yeah, I apologize. I got a new phone and I thought it was on there.
All right, that's okay. You are good. You're good. You're here. And so how did you do closing out 2023 and bringing in 2024?
Very quietly. It was nice and quiet. Well, except for the fools in the neighborhood who decide they have to shoot, It was very quiet. I wish they'd stop that mess.
I wish they would too. And unfortunately they don't. And so, yes, and they do it in other places as well. So I'm glad that you're safe though, and that you were able to bring in the new year and without any injury. So that's wonderful. What kind of plans do you have for yourself or goals do you want to achieve within the first 90 days of 2024? Give me one goal.
Well, to be in better health. I'm not in such great health right now, so I'm working on my health.
All right. And you are working at it, is that correct?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right. Wonderful. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. You deserve it, okay?
There's only one alternative, and that's not acceptable, so.
And that's not a good alternative, right?
No, ma'am.
All right. Yesterday in staffing, I was informed that you are going to get a new therapist. I need you to make sure that you stay in touch with Ms. Price, because that needs to happen on short order. I don't want you to fall behind as far as your progress in the program. So make sure that you're following up and that you get with Ms. Price as well if you're not getting reassigned quickly, okay?
I shall, thank you.
All right, very good. What questions or concerns or issues do you need to raise with the team on this morning?
I have none. I speak to Mr. Page frequently, and none.
All right. All right. Mr. Page, Ms. Wellman is in compliance. What else do you have for me?
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Woman is in compliance. She is doing very well, except for, like she said, just her, she just wants to get in better health and better spirits in that aspect. We do speak often. She's doing what she needs to do. And we are working for that, working on that new therapist. So we'll keep her posted on that. But other than that, she's doing great.
All right, awesome. Miss Price, I saw you pop on. Was there something you wanted to add as to Miss Wellman?
No, Your Honor, but I'll call you, Ms. Wellman. I have some updated information for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm gonna give you some dates, Miss Wellman. Your face-to-face will be January 24th at 1:30 with Mr. Page. And then I will see you on January 31st at 9:00 a.m., okay?
I'm looking forward to it.
Likewise, take good care of yourself.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right, you do the same. Do the same. All right, I'm going to go to the 9:15s because they were on time. So I'm going to start with Miss Gentry, case number Z8084141. Oh, go ahead, host, if you can help her out, that would be great.
There, I got it.
All right. Miss Gentry, unmute and state your name for me.
Good morning, Sade Gentry.
All right, I don't know, did I put your case number on the record? I did,
Yes.
I just didn't cross it out. Okay, all right, very good. Miss Gentry, are we back on track?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right, very good, very good. How are you doing so far in 2024? We're 10 days in.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
That's good. Work is going good?
Yeah, it's going as good as it can be. I've set boundaries with them to assist with me, not allowing them to overwhelm me. So,
Wonderful.
I didn't have that before. I was yes, okay, will do. And now I'm speaking up for myself. So
I love it. That's awesome. That is awesome. I have a really good book that I read about setting boundaries. And it's a very good book. And so I think I shared it with you all one time, but that's awesome. So set healthy boundaries. And remember that boundaries, do not move them, because once you start moving them, they are no longer boundaries, right? They're just like that tape that they put up at a crime scene, that tape that somebody can just walk up to it and move it out the way, right? They're not boundaries if you keep moving them, okay?
Right.
All right, very good, very good. And so, Ms. Gentry, I'm glad to see you in Zoom on today. I know that we talked just recently, so I wanted to just check in with you on this morning. Are there any issues or concerns or questions that you have for the team on this morning?
No, I just, look forward to ending this program strong without any more hiccups. So I'm all set today.
And you will. And you will. And you will. You've been doing it. You've been doing it. All right. I have Mr. Page. Do you have anything additional for Miss Gentry?
No, ma'am. Miss Gentry is doing well. Like we said, she's back on track and I have no issues.
All right. Very good. Very good. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Miss Gentry?
Judge, I would just say that Miss Gentry, it's good to see you happier. You seem like you're committed to this program. I know you are. You seem a lot more confident in yourself. It's great to see, ma'am. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. All right. Miss Gentry, I'm going to give you some dates now. You are going to have your face-to-face with Mr. Page on January 31st, and that will be at 1:30 p.m. And then your return to court date is going to be Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. And I am going to keep you at I'm gonna put you on for 9:35 a.m., okay?
Okay, you said
Does that
February,
work?
February 7th, you said?
Yes, ma'am, February 7th,
Okay,
9:35 a.m.
okay.
All right, you are all set.
Thank
Continue to
you.
work hard. You are getting to that finish line, ma'am. You are getting there, okay?
All righty. Thank you.
All right. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right.
Bye-bye.
I am going to go now to Miss Packler. I have for Miss Packler, case number 200-455-4101. Miss Packler, state your full name for me.
Angela Packla.
Good morning to you and Happy New Year.
Good morning.
No Happy New Year for me?
Happy New Year.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's mutual. The feeling is mutual. All right. Very good. Miss Packler, how did you close out 2023 and welcome in 2024?
I quit my job and
You quit your job?
I did.
Go
I had
ahead.
to. My boss was drinking up there, so it wasn't a good environment. But I got a new job and my mom's helping me open a tattoo parlor.
Look at you. That was one of your goals.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
that's awesome.
yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Mhm.
Now, do you believe that your mom is helping you open up that tattoo parlor because you are sober and doing some things differently?
That is the only reason.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That
funny
is
'cause
amazing.
we joke about the program and everything and just how tough it is, but we both agreed that I probably wouldn't be sober without it.
Yeah, Miss
So
Packler,
thank
look at you. Look
Yeah.
at you. Life improved as a result of you working the program. Am I correct?
Yeah. 100%.
I'm so proud of you. Listen, you got to let us know when you open that tattoo parlor. I'm afraid of needles, but we may be able to recommend some folks that will do. I'm always saying I'm gonna do a tattoo, I go
Yeah.
on my sister's trip and I get in line, we gonna get sister tattoos and everybody get their tattoo but me. I chicken out. I be like, I'm not gonna be able to do that, y'all. It hurt, it looks painful. And so yeah, I always chicken out. So yeah. So maybe we'll send some people, let some people know that you're in business and you
Yeah.
have your tattoo parlor. So I want you to go forward with that. You owe that to yourself. Yes. And make sure you tell your mom, thank you for supporting you and believing in you. And she's
Yeah.
putting her money where her mouth is. Not
Yeah.
only does she's saying this is good, she's showing you that it's good.
Yeah. Hasn't been cheap, so.
Yes. Yes. All right. What questions or concerns do you have for us today?
None.
None. All
None.
right, Mr. Yancey. You told me yesterday, Miss Packler, is in compliance? Has anything changed? And do you need to add anything?
Yeah, she's still in compliance. All is well. Miss Packler, she's trying to make it happen. She got rid of one job and got the one she wanted. So all is well with Miss Packler, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. Very good. I'm going to give Miss Packler some dates. If you're ready, I have for face-to-face, face-to-face, January 31st, 2024 at 1:30. And then your return to court date would be February 7th, 2024. And I am going to put you on for 9:35 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
All right, you're in great shape. Good to
Thank
see you.
you.
Miss Warfield, did you have anything you wanted to add as to Miss Packler?
Nope, not necessarily add, but just let me know. I always said I'm a judge. I always said I was gonna get a little cute little dainty tattoo and needles just give me every time. But you start yours, I will be your first customer. You heard it here first.
Awesome.
Okay.
She said you heard it here first.
Heard it
I
here
love
first.
it. I love it. I love it. All right. You are all set. You're all
Okay.
set.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Very good. Give me just 2 seconds. I'm going to go to Miss Adams and then I'll be ready for my 9:35 a.m. matters. Give me just 1 second. You can keep the camera there.
Is there anyone in the waiting room for the 9:35 matters?
Can you all check and see for me?
We do have people in, we're letting them in now.
Okay, I like the way you all are holding them there until it's time.
We also, Judge, have a client at DDC. Hold on, I can tell you his name. I lost it. But Mr. Griffin will give you an update on it. He's,
okay.
Because he needs to be arraigned, because he was in the program and he absconded, so I can't remember his name. Sorry.
Oh, is he on? Yes, he is. All right. I want to keep going because I'm going to have to step out to go into another court session for a moment. So, all right, let's do it. I am going to go to, oh, Mr. Griffin, are you ready on the DDC? I'm sorry, I just saw him pop up.
Yes, Judge.
All right, give me a name and case numbers.
Okay, Judge, this is case 230552691 for John Alexander Peoples.
All right, Mr. Peoples, have them unmute you at the DDC and state your name for me. Can someone unmute Mr. Peoples at the DDC? All right. He's still muted. Good morning at the DDC. Can you all unmute? Uh-oh. We can't read that. That writing is too light. We can't see it. Let's do charades.
There you go. I think they unmuted now, Judge.
All right, Mr. Peoples, can you state your name, please?
John Peoples.
All right, good morning to you, sir. All right, Mr. Griffin. All right, Mr. Griffin, tell me why Mr. Peoples is at the DDC.
Okay, Judge, Mr. Peoples pled guilty to a controlled substance use charge in front of Judge Bryant. He was referred to drug treatment court as a referral. He is scheduled to see you on March the 31st of 2023, and he failed to appear, and he's been in warrant status ever since then, Judge. And also to be noted, Judge, he does have 16 other warrants at our court.
How many?
16. With one being an OWBI.
All right. All right. Well, Mr. Fikens, what do you want to tell me? Judge Bryant referred him to me. He did not show up. And here we are.
Yes, Judge, I would assume that Mr. Peoples does wish to participate in specialty court. That is my presumption. Specialty court can afford him a lot of things he would otherwise not receive. I think he is available for help if he so desires it, Judge. If we're willing to give that to him. Other matters, it sounds like it's a drinking and driving offense. It's perfect special court. And so if he's willing, Judge, I'd ask that he be processed through specialty court. He would have to comply with all the requirements of the court. I think he knows that now, having sat in jail for a little bit, and that we're serious about helping him, and he needs to be serious as well.
All right, thank you. Mr. Griffin, which specialty court, what day was he referred to?
He was referred to Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday specialty court, Judge.
All right, got it. And so he's never been processed or anything. Mr. Griffin, give me a date that we can get him in to get him processed.
Well, Judge,
It's
first of
not
all,
going to be today.
yeah, no. First of all, I would like to order him a drug test. I think he was just arrested, and it seemed like it was a new charge, but I haven't been put into his system. It was a controlled substance, so I would like to have him drug tested just to know what we are dealing with. And Judge, by it being the end of the week, middle of the week, I would like to bring him back one day next week. What's the day?
It would have to be, it can't be Monday.
Right. Judge, can we bring him back on, I think a lighter day, probably be the 19th, that Friday?
Which is that Friday?
Yep. And that time we'll have drug results, and then we can just move forward with the jail with that, try to get them assessed, anything that we need to do at that point.
All right. And so this is what I'm going to do, Mr. Fikens. I'm going to set I'm going to keep him. I'm going to send him over to the Wayne County Jail. I need an order for drug testing that needs to take place on today. And then I am going to have him return to 36th District Court. We'll do it over Zoom on the 19th, which is January 19th, which is a Friday. And I will put him on for 9:30 a.m. All right, Mr. Peoples, is there any reason that I should mark your file medical? You don't have to tell me the reason, just tell me whether or not I need to.
As far as what,
All right, do you have any type of illness? Are you taking any kind of medications, prescribed medications?
I just been having chest pains.
Okay, I'll mark his file medical, Mr. Fikens, and that way we can be safe, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd also ask that any time that Mr. Peoples serves be counted towards any sanction that may be applied for his absconding or not showing up at the time he was ordered to show up.
All right, very good. And so starting today, Mr. Griffin, this will serve as a sanction for him not appearing as ordered by Judge Bryant, okay?
Okay, Judge.
All right, very good. We will see you next week, Friday, okay?
I'm with Judge Holmes.
Thank you. Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well. Your Honor, can I get a dollar amount for his bond, please?
It would be $5,000 cash or surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, we are all set. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Thank you at the DDC. All right. I am ready now. I'm going to go to Daisha Adams, case number Z8082801. Ms. Adams, can you unmute and state your name for me?
Daisha Adams.
Good morning, Ms. Adams. How are you?
Good morning. I'm okay. I'm still alive, but I don't feel too good.
You don't? Okay.
No.
Are you at the doctor right now?
Yeah, I'm at the doctor, but that's not the reason why I don't feel good.
Okay, so Ms. Adams, do you need to go in the breakout room with your case manager? Because we're airing live and I don't want to put your business all over YouTube.
No, it don't have to. It just had death in the family. The beginning of last week, my daughter, dad had got killed last week, the second day of the New Year. So it's not starting out to be a good New Year's.
Oh, yeah. Miss Adams.
Somebody did. Yeah. So.
Okay.
And they got the funeral and stuff this Friday and Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm so sorry to hear that, Miss Adams. Listen, how are you handling that? What are you doing to make sure that you remain stable, even in this tragic situation?
My grandmother and my mom and them, they just been talking to me and my aunties and them. So they just, cause my auntie just lost her dad the month before my daughter lost her. So So I just been using my resources. I got my counselor. He scheduled me to come in and talk to him on the 12th, the same day as the funeral and stuff. So I'll talk to him before I go there.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Thank you for taking ownership and getting up to do what you need to do in order to take care of yourself emotionally. I appreciate that and I applaud you for that, Miss Adams. I know that's not always easy, okay?
Yeah. But other than
All
that,
right.
I'm still complying with everything I need to. I still didn't let none of that stuff stop me. I'm still doing what I need to do for the program as well as take care of my daughter in her time and need because it was her dad. So, and she's 4 years old, and I had to tell her that, and she started crying. So she made me sad.
Yeah. And you are still taking care of business. So Miss Adams, I want you to take a moment to do some self-reflection. When you first came to us, you would give up very easy when life would happen. And look at you now. You have not given up in spite of what's going on. You are still in compliance. You are still taking care of business. And as a matter of fact, a recommendation was made yesterday to promote you to phase 3. And so I just want you to take a glimpse of this new Miss Adams that we're seeing, this emerging Miss Adams, who's not afraid to continue to work hard, even in the face of adversity. So I am extremely proud of you, Miss Adams, and I want to encourage you to continue to stay on track, even more so now than ever. Can I count on you to do that?
Yeah, you could count me because I came it's been a long time coming. I came a long way. And I don't see no reason to go backwards.
I don't either. Too many good things have happened. You have stable housing. You have employment. You are taking very good care of your daughter. You're living independently. You're making good decisions. You have come much too far to turn around now. So I want to encourage you to keep going in spite of, okay?
It's that song I keep telling y'all about. Miss
What's the
Warfield,
song?
you tell me you be listening to that song. Fix it for me, Jesus.
Yes. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. What questions do you have for us today? You're getting promoted, but what questions do you have?
At least that's something to smile about. I'm going to the next phase. So,
all right. Give me a second, you all. I have to. Yes. Miss Warfield, let's continue with let's do the promotion. I've got to jump into this other courtroom just real quick. My apologies. Give me 1 second. Miss Adams. I'm sorry. Let's everybody celebrate Miss Adams on her promotion today to phase 3. Come on, let's celebrate her. So proud of you, ma'am. Proud of you. All right, very good. Miss Adams, I'm going to give you your next dates, and I have them as follows. You will have a face-to-face on January 24th, 2023 at 1:30, and then you will return to court on February 7th, 2024, and that will be at 9:35 a.m., okay?
You said January 24th, face to face at 1:30, and then come
Yes,
back
ma'am.
February the 7th at 9:35.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
Okay.
much for your patience.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. You're very welcome.
Have
All
a
right.
good day.
I'm going to, you too, and congratulations to you. All right. I'm
Yeah.
going to try to cover what I can until I have to go back to the other proceeding. Let's go to my 935s. I have first Miss Jefferson, case number ZA086281. Miss Jefferson, if you could unmute and state your name for me, please.
Good morning, Judge. Felicia Moshelle Jefferson.
All right, Miss Jefferson, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you so much. You also. And the court.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, tell us what did you do closing out 2023 and welcoming 2024?
Oh, I was like in the house. They were shooting. I went to church the day before, and I've just been in church for almost 2 months, like every Sunday. And I'm church hopping, but I'm hopping. I'm keeping it moving, Judge.
Okay. All
And
right. All right.
everything is good. I really have no complaints. I'm just ready to get off this probation. And my mom and dad is sick. My dad fell the other day, and Deja Adams, that's my friend, and I heard about that. That we good friends, me and her grandmother, and that hurt me. Yeah, we
Yes.
together. We where we got to go. And she's a good friend of mine. Her and her baby and her grandmother. So yeah, I've been seeing them, but yeah, yeah. My dad, he fell the other day, and just been trying to take care of my parents. They 85 and 84, and
Okay. All right.
so thank you so
I
much.
want you to make sure, I think that the stability and the things that the services that you are receiving while in this program, that they are certainly helping you to be in better condition to help your parents. So I
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
encourage you to keep going, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do what you can do the best that you can do, and that's all that anybody can ask of you, okay?
Yes.
All right, I think I see you wiping tears. Tell me, what are those tears about?
Just sorrow, joy, pain, thankfulness, just all in one ball. Just happy to be alive this morning.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listen, have you been talking? When is the last time that you talked with Miss Griffin or you saw Miss Griffin?
Yes, ma'am. I spoke with her yesterday, and I talked to Mr. Bryant all the time, and I talked to Miss Griffin, and then I go down to Team Wellness and speak with Miss Deja, and everything is going fine with them. I actually got an appointment tomorrow to go out there. So yes,
Okay.
everything is good. It's just you keep stuff so bottled up, and you gotta let it out. But I'm
Yes,
happy.
ma'am. It's always healthier. Yes,
But
ma'am.
I'm happy though. These are tears of just gratefulness and just being alive to do what I can for my parents.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. We're glad that we are together in this thing, and anything we can do to help you, we're going to do that. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Griffin, are you with us? It was reported in staffing that you were in compliance and doing very well. And
Yes,
so I
ma'am.
just want to encourage you to keep going. You are in phase 4. So you are almost at that finish line, but I need you to keep going, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Mr. Bryan said I was gonna be promoted to phase 5 today.
Nope, you have not been. We talked about that a little bit. You have not been in phase 4, the requisite time period. So we've got to go a little bit longer before you get promoted to phase 5, okay?
Okay.
All right, not much longer, but you have a little more time, okay?
Okay.
All right, so hang in there, keep doing what you're doing, and you go into phase 5 on short order, all right?
Okay.
All right, so listen, I need to give you some dates. You're
Okay, I
going to
gotta
have a face-to-face.
my pen. Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're gonna have a face-to-face on January 31st at 1:30. And then you will have a return to court on on February 7th, 2024. And that is going to be at, I did 9:35, let me see. I need to do yours I'm gonna keep do you at 9:35 as well, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you are all set, you're in good shape, hang in there, and we are here if you need us, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care, Miss Jefferson.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I am going to go now to Shanita Harris, and then Miss Hartz, I'll do your case. I have case number Z8084371. Miss Harris, unmute and state your name.
Shanita Lynn Harris.
All right, I'm just checking in on you today because you know you spent 2 days with me last week, right?
Right, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Harris, I want you to reach out and talk to Miss Price. We talked yesterday in staffing just about how we keep getting these positive results, and it's always, some medicine, some lotion, it's always something else. And I'm concerned, and Ms. Price can better explain to you what I shared with her about my concerns. But I want to make sure, Ms. Harris, you have done such great work. And I want to make sure that we continue to keep you on a path so that when you leave us, you will continue this great work that you've started and not always be hovering somewhere around the line of going backwards or going forward. Okay. And so I need you to have some conversations with Ms. Price. And then Ms. Price, I think you're going to also share with her provider as well on my concerns.
Yes.
All right. So can I count on you to do that, Ms. Harris?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Since I saw you and talked to you and you was with me 2 days last week, what questions do you have for me today?
Me and Ms. Price, we talked yesterday, but if I have to talk to her again today, I can. But she was calling me about the Naomi's Nest, and my counselor there had left. And so now I'm under Miss Stackhouse. And so I reached out to Miss Stackhouse. She said she'll give me a call on the 19th because she wasn't calling no one.
Okay, well, Ms. Price will follow up. She was trying to follow up and make sure we close up that gap. And so Ms. Price, just let me know, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. So I do want you to talk to Ms. Price. Before you do that, did you have any other questions?
No, Your Honor, I'm good.
You good? All right, very good. Before you go and talk.
I know to stay away from oils and Alka-Seltzers.
Well, Alka-Seltzer is not going to make you test positive, but that's why you're going to have some conversation with Ms. Price, okay? You're going to have some conversations with her. All right, very good.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Well, let me give you your dates. You're going to have a face-to-face on January 31st. That's going to be at 1:30 p.m.
Okay.
And then you'll have your return to court on February 7th, 2024. And I am going to put you on for 9:35 a.m., okay?
Thank you.
All right, you are in great shape, ma'am.
So do she gonna call me or do I reach out to her?
I'll call you,
Miss
Miss
Price.
Harris.
Oh, she
All
gonna
right.
call me. Thank you, Miss
She'll
Price.
call you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you, Miss Harris.
All right, y'all there.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. I'm going to go now to Catherine Hartz, and then I'll do Miss Johnson. And again, you all are gonna have to give me some grace because I have to step out and do another court. I have for Catherine Hartz, Z808-5841. Ms. Hartz, state your full name for me.
Good morning. My name is Catherine Hartz.
All right, Ms. Hartz, how are you? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Yes, how are you doing so far in this new year?
I'm doing good.
Okay, very good. How did you close out 23 and welcome in 24?
Unfortunately, I've been kind of recovering from a surgery that I had on December 8th, so I just had a relaxing night at home on New Year's, actually. I just had a
There
movie
you
night
go.
with my boyfriend.
All right, that sounds
Mhm.
wonderful. Sounds wonderful. All
Thank
right, are
you.
you ready for 2024?
I am.
All right, what's one goal that you've set for yourself that you'd like to accomplish within the first 90 days of 2024?
First 90 days.
Anything?
Well, one goal for the first 90 days plus the whole year is saving more money. So if I can just pull a
Okay.
little bit of money from each paycheck into my savings account, and even if it's just like $25, then I think that I think that will be good for me to do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, then I want you to do that, okay?
Thank you.
By all means, do that. Very good. Very good. All right, are you having any issues, questions, or concerns that you need to put before the team on this morning?
No concerns.
No?
No concerns.
All right. All right, Mr. Yancey, you reported that Ms. Hartz is in compliance. Has anything changed, or is there anything additional that you need to report?
Your Honor, nothing's changed. Ms. Hartz is doing very well. We did briefly discuss her goal that she just mentioned. So we just encourage her to reach that goal, and she's in compliance with all her program phase right now. So she's
All right,
good.
awesome. Awesome. All right, Ms. Hartz, if nothing else for you, I have you in phase 2. And so I'm going to give you a face-to-face date of January 24th at 1:30. And then your return to court date will be January 31st. And that is going to be actually, January 31st. And that will be at 9:00 a.m. Okay?
Yeah, could you repeat when the face-to-face is? Sorry.
January 31st at 1:30.
Oh, that's the next face-to-face.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And then your return to court date would be January 24th is your face-to-face. Yes.
Okay.
And then your next court date is January 31st. And that's going to be at 9:00 a.m. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Good to see you. Keep working
You too.
hard.
Thank
and
you.
take good care of yourself,
You
okay?
as well. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's go to Jaylyn Johnson, case number 220-444-5801. Miss Johnson, if you could unmute and state your full name for me.
Jaylyn Johnson.
Good morning to you and Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Thank you. How did you do closing out 2023 and welcoming 2024?
Cooking. I was hungry.
You was hungry, so you was cooking.
I
All
cooked.
right, ma'am. All right. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. I heard some really good things are happening for you. Getting ready to move into your new place, or have you moved yet?
I'm already in it.
You're already in it. And how does it feel?
Oh my goodness. It's hard to explain that feeling.
All right. I'm so excited for you. Are the kids settling in very well?
Yes, they are. The baby's even
All right.
crawling now.
Oh my goodness. Tell him
I
stop
know,
all of that.
right?
Okay.
Where his time
Stop all of that.
went.
Right, right. All right, listen. There was a recommendation made in staffing to promote you to phase 3. Are you ready to go to phase 3?
I've never been so sure.
All right, that is awesome. Tell me something that you hope to accomplish in the first 90 days of 2024.
How to maintain better, healthy relationships.
Okay,
I
very
have
good.
good
That's a good thing.
relationships, but it's hard to maintain them for me.
All right. All right. Very good. Very good. That's a good thing to work on. So let's give it a good, your best shot, okay?
Absolutely.
And make sure that you share that with your counselor at Hagera, okay?
No problem.
All right. Very good. Miss Harris, Miss Johnson was recommended for promotion. There were no objections. She successfully completed everything in phase 2. And so has anything changed?
No, Your Honor, nothing has changed this time. She continues to do well. She's in compliance. She's, I think she's definitely ready for phase 3, and she has identified on the phase promotion form what her goals will be for that phase.
All right, awesome. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Jaylyn Johnson on her promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, ma'am.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, you're in great shape. I'm going to give you some dates at this time. I'm going to have you do a face-to-face on January 24th. That will be at 1:30. And then your return to court would be January 31st. And I'm going to put you on for 9:00 a.m. Does that work?
Yes, you said when is my next court date?
January 31st at 9:00.
Okay.
All right, you are in great shape. Great shape.
All righty.
All right, take good care of yourself and those babies.
No problem, I will do.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, let's go to Mr. Lawan Nunn. I have case number Z8083241. Mr. Nunn, unmute and state your full name for me.
Yes, Lavon.
All right, good morning, Mr. Nunn. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing well. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
All
Happy
right,
New
Mr.
Year.
Nunn, you look like you're doing well. You made up your mind. You're gonna roll up your sleeves and do right by yourself. Yes, Mr.
Yeah.
Page, I was going to do that. All right. You made up your mind?
Yeah, my mind's made up. Definitely.
All right. All right. I'm glad. Listen, Mr. Nunn, you are on track. And yesterday in staffing, the recommendation was made to promote you to phase 3. Are you ready?
Yeah, but I'm already at phase 3.
Phase 4, Judge.
Phase 4. I'm sorry. I wrote down 3. Uh-oh.
Yes.
He said, don't re-promote me. That's not what I'm going to do. All
yes,
right.
I'm definitely ready for 4.
All right, then let's do it. Listen, tell me one goal that you have for yourself for the first 90 days of 2024. What do you want to accomplish?
I want to, but you know my previous situation, I want to establish more work hours, a better job, and I've managed to do that. So That's good. I accomplished it rather quick. So I'm just waiting on my start there. I'm gonna be at the DIA.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah, I'm gonna be at
You
the
waiting on the
DIA.
start date?
Yeah, I'll go over there and did all my paperwork. I just gotta take my drug screen today. I'm actually gonna go after court, and then from there they'll give me my day to start. I already did the training and everything with human
I
resources.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And we know that your screen is going to be just fine, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Very good. Mr. Page, what else you want to add? Congratulations to you on that new job. And I hope
Oh,
that it's
thank you.
more pay and it's everything you've wanted or you were asking
Yeah,
for.
yeah, I got back to where I was, thankfully. A little bit, more than I expected, but God is good. So,
Yes,
keep your
sir.
head up, keep trying things, go back, get that to normal. Even if some things happen that's out of your control.
Yes.
So
Show up, do
yeah.
your part, and things will work out.
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
Mr. Page, you have anything
Yeah.
additional for us as to Mr. Nunn?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Nunn, me and Mr. Nunn have I think we've established a really good rapport as of late. So he's just doing very well. He's doing everything he needs to do. Wanted to congratulate him again on that new job. And he is ready for phase 4 today.
All right, awesome. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating LaJuan Nunn on his promotion to phase 4. Congratulations, Mr. Nunn. You
Thank
got it in
you.
you, sir. You can do this. You can do this, Mr. Nunn.
Yep,
You can do this.
I got my son to be due between today and February, between now and February the 1st is the due date. I mean February 2nd. So that's good
All
news as
right.
well. So yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. All right, well, you better be ready.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Very good. Keep us posted. I'm
I
going to
will.
give you some new dates, Mr. Nunn. You are
Okay.
going to have a face-to-face on January 31st at 1:30. And then you will return to court on February 7th, 2024. And I'm going to put you on for 9:00 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Congratulations to you on your promotion and awaiting that new baby and a new job. So you're
Thank
winning,
you.
Mr. Nunn. You
Yes,
are winning,
ma'am.
sir. All right. Very good. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Miss Williams, you keep joining my courtroom late. I'm going to start making you wait anyhow. You got to get on time. I'm going to call you today until they call me to another courtroom. Let's do it. And then somebody needs to tell me where Miss West is. I have for Kalnina Williams, case numbers SP 121-01852, SP 139-0094, counts 1 and 2, and case number 220-455-7002. Miss Williams, unmute and state your name for me.
Kalnina Williams.
Good morning. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I heard you had some little stuff going on. Are you doing better?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. I need you to take good care of yourself, ma'am. You're too young to have those issues.
I know. My mom and my daddy got it, so it came from them.
So, all right. So it's genetic. All right.
Yeah.
So that then you're young enough to get ahead of it and to work so that it does not substantially or severely impact your living, right?
Yes.
So I need you to do that. I need you to be eating healthy, exercising.
I'm trying. I am trying.
Come on, try it. How did you close out 2023 and bring in 2024?
At work. I closed it out at work. Brought it in at work. I've been just,
hey,
that's it.
That means that you got a check that's going to reflect that you were working to bring in the new year, right?
Yes.
I love it. Do you owe me some money?
I think so. I was just saying that.
She thinks so. Okay. I know you was just thinking about me, right? And that money you
Yeah.
owe me.
I swear I was just thinking about that when I came to drop. Like, oh man, I forgot about it.
All right, get on track, get it done, okay? So
I
it doesn't
am.
hold you up in the end.
I am.
All right. All right, very good. You finished your sessions with Miss Price, is that correct?
Yes.
And they obviously have helped you because you are in compliance.
Yes, I am. Working
Yes,
hard.
you are. It's
Working
hard. You can do it though.
I know, I got it.
You got it. How do I know? Because you're doing it now. So that lets me know you're able. You're able to do it. Yes,
Working real
ma'am.
hard to stay on the right path.
Yes, ma'am. You owe that to yourself. You're a good girl. You owe that to yourself.
Yes.
Yes, you do. All right. Listen, what's the goal that you've set for yourself for the first 90 days of 2024?
Getting my health together and, getting further in the job. I'm tired of doing the same thing there.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, keep showing up. Show up early. Do a little extra. Learn something new so folks can know that, hey, she's interested in moving up or moving on to do something else. Okay?
Right. Yes.
All right. Very good. What questions or concerns or issues do you need to raise with the team on this morning?
Oh, I don't have no issues, no concerns. I'm fine.
All right. Very good. And you're not crying today. Look at you. Let's see, girl, look at you. I see you. All right, Mr. Griffin, Miss Williams, you reported that she is in compliance. Was there anything else?
She's doing really well, Yana. She always, call me and conversate with me, let me know what's going on with her and things like that. So we talked about, changing friends and things when, that happens, the things that she was doing. So, she had to make those choices to, do better for herself. So like she said, go, better job, get her health together and stuff like that. Like you said, she's too young, she can reverse that. And so, she just got to take she just got to take the necessary steps. But she's on a good path right now, Yana. No problem with Ms. Williams at this time. And I was told that you cried, but she haven't cried on me yet. So I don't know.
What?
I was told that.
Just wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming.
Maybe I jinxed myself, but it haven't happened yet.
It's coming around the mountain when she comes. I promise you. No, that's okay. We take good care of Miss Williams, and so it's okay to cry. She just has to tell us what those tears are for, so we can get up and do something about it. Right, Miss Williams?
Yes.
Yes. All right. All right. You are in great shape. Listen, Miss Price, was there anything you needed to add as to Miss Williams?
No, Your Honor, but just stay encouraged, Miss Williams.
Thank you. I am.
All right. And she's reconnected back at team for the remainder of her sessions?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right, Miss Williams, if you don't have any questions, let me give you some dates.
Okay.
I have a face-to-face for you, January 31st at 1:30 with Mr. Griffin. And then you're going to return to court. I'm sorry, your face-to-face is going to be, January 24th. I wrote them down there.
24th or 31st?
24th for face-to-face.
Okay.
At 1:30. And then your return to court would be on January 31st. And I am going to give you the time of 9:00 a.m. Okay?
Okay. I'll
All
be
right.
on time. I'll be there on time.
Does 9:00 work for you, or do you need a later time in the morning?
No, I'm fine with 9:00. I just overslept.
All right, it happens. You're in good shape. I got you done before they calling me back. So you're in really good shape, okay?
Yes.
All right, take care. Good to see you, ma'am.
Good to see you too. All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. I need to call a matter for Patrice Ellis, 220-452-5601. Miss Ellis did not appear today. Mr. Griffin, she did not appear on yesterday. I adjourned it to today to just give her an opportunity to show up. She is charged with child abuse 4. She was referred to our specialty court by Judge Bryant, who ordered her to appear in person. She has failed to do so. CAPIAS will issue. That bond will be set at $5,000 cash or surety. And let's mark this specialty court. And let's make sure we notify the prosecutor, because I'm sure she's just at home and we need to go get her. Okay? All right. I also have Christy West. Is Miss West actually scheduled for today? Not seen her. All right, somebody needs to locate Christy West or get me a warrant for Miss West. I'm going to place some dates on the record, and then we can talk about Mr. Austin. I'm gonna do it until I have to go next door. I'm ready as to Kathy Clerk, case number U665-06123. I am going to, who's that for? Oh yeah, I'll get it. All right. I'm going to have Ms. Clerk come back on, it will be January 19th. It's a Friday because she's at a facility, and that will be at 8:35 a.m. I have Robert Cook, case numbers SX 373-24161, case number 1504639601. I'm going to have Mr. Cook come back to see us on January the 17th, and I'll put him on for 9:00 a.m. I have for James Crawford, case number Z8086811. Mr. Crawford will come back to see me on January the 17th, and that will be at 9:00 a.m. For Evan Fargo, case number Z8088251. I will see Mr. Fargo on January 17th at 9:00 a.m. I have for Dorian Guy, case number 173521681, 173802215, counts 1 and 2, and case number 21044740001. I will see Dorian Guy on January the 19th, and that will be at 8:35 a.m. Oh, let's make sure I didn't already give them dates. Uh-oh. Hold on. Darn it. I did. Wait a minute. No. These dates have already passed. Miss Matt, can you look in the system, please, to see if Kathy Clerk, the people that I've called, if they have dates? Because they may have dates. And I don't want to give them new dates if they have dates already.
Kathy Clerk has a court date of January 19th.
At 8:35? Okay, wonderful. That's the date I gave her.
Cook, 117 at 8:45.
I have him on for 8:45, so let's change his time to 8:45. I gave a different time.
James Crawford, January 17th at 9:45.
Okay, I had him on for a different time. Hold on, let me go. For Fargo,
Fargo, he has a court date on January 17th at 8:45.
I'm sorry, January 17th, you said?
Yes, at 8:45.
All right, I need to. Okay,
Mr. Guy has a court date on 1/17 at 8:35.
okay, I'm gonna move Mr. Guy to January 19th. And that will be at 8:35 a.m. Move him to that Friday. All right.
I'm writing myself a note. Diana Hawkins.
All right, let me put her case number on the record because that's where I stopped. Give me a second. Evan Fargo was January 17th at 8:45, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And then for Diamond. Hold on. One second, let me see if I missed his file. I did. All right, for Diamond Hawkins, I have case number, let's see, 190458791. Uh-oh, I have to step out. Thank you all.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, you're on there.
All right, there we go. All right, I did Dorian Guy. I'm going to Diamond Hawkins. Case numbers 190-458-7901. Case number SP 116-3475. Counts 1, 2, and 3. And then case number SP 117-27261. Did I give her a date?
Yes, she has a court date of January 17th at 9:15.
All right, I am going to move her to 9 o'clock, okay? Let's move her to 9 o'clock. No, actually, I'm sorry. Leave her at 9:15. It's okay. Leave her at 9:15. Just trying to do some spacing. All right, I have for Samartra Johnson, case numbers 230-580-9501.
She is scheduled for January 17th at 8:35.
Right, thank you. I have for Wanda Jordan, case numbers U 457-39918. Case number U 457-40018, SP 142-39121, SP 146-85031, SP 147-08121, SP 148-30501, SP 148-3543, counts 1 and 2, SP 149-18501, case number U 492-95918, case number U 659-65223, case number U 659-66123, case number U 664-32523, case number U 664-32623, and the case number U 664-93223.
She is scheduled for January 19th at 8:35.
January 19th. All right, thank you. I just have a few more to go, Miss Harris. I have Christian Logan, U 457-39018, 204-94230, counts 1 and 2, and case number 220-562-9201.
He has a court date of January 19th at 8:35.
All right, thank you. I have for James Topler, 05346-551, case number 220-455-0201.
He has a court date of January 17th at 9:15.
All right. Thank you. I have for Brianna Williams, 210-443-0401.
He has a court date of January 17th at 9:15.
Hold up. Okay, and then I have for Christopher Wood, case number 220-6033002, and case number SP 120-55431.
He has a court date of January 17th at 9:45.
All right, and then Florence Yukuba, which is who you're coming to talk to me about, I am certain. All right, I have a whole bunch of files here. All right, give me 1 second. To know when the parties are ready to proceed as to Calvin Austin. And then I also need to know where is Christy West, and if she's not available, I need a warrant for her, for Christy West. I'm letting my Because I can't be late in order to get my credits. All right, let's do it. I am ready on Calvin Austin. I have the following matter. I have, where's Mr. Austin's case? Yes, Z8087701. For the people, do I have the people on for Mr. Austin? All right, do I have the defense attorney on for Mr. Austin?
I am here, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Thank you. Mr. Austin, state your full name for the record. All right, thank you, Mr. Austin. Is Mr. Page, Mr. Page? It's my understanding Mr. Austin was supposed to have a face-to-face on today with you. I was notified on yesterday.
No, he had court today, Judge.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. But I was notified on yesterday in staffing that you had a positive. Go ahead. Tell Ms. Yakuba, if I have to come in there another time, I'm just going to send her to the Wayne County Jail and let her sober up. All right? I've already been in there one time. All right. Mr. Austin, I had you come in today. You were scheduled for a hearing, but you had positive levels. And so it's my understanding that you have given a story as to why you're positive, and I'm telling you that it's not probable or possible. And so I need to find out where you are with this so I can determine how I'm going forward. What you want to tell me, Mr. Austin?
I only went to a party on New Year's. Like I haven't been around no weed since.
Going to a party is not going to cause you to test positive.
But that's what they said. It was like, that's all I did. Like we spent like 4 to 5 hours. Like on the New Year's, like it wasn't even New Year's, it was December 31st, but I haven't smoked no weed, like I haven't touched the edible, I haven't did anything, like I've really been trying to like work the program, like I did not relapse, like I swear.
Sir, you have a positive screen. And so listen, here's where I am, Mr. Austin. You know that you're in a program where you cannot be in possession of, you should not be around people utilizing substances that you cannot use. That's a violation of your court order. And so if you decided to put yourself in that place, after all of the work that we've done, we've been working with you since February of 2023 to get you on track. Hold on. Thank you. To get you on track. We've been working with you. We've been patient with you. You tested positive probably almost the first 6 months of the program because we were working with you. And so for you to get on track and then put yourself in a position to where now you're exposed to, since that's your story, I'm gonna stick with it, but I'm telling you, that's not why you're testing positive. And there's nothing you're gonna say to me to convince me otherwise. But for you to even put yourself in that position, I am going to sanction you today.
I definitely made a mistake, and like I wasn't thinking, and it's like I have to own up to that mistake. And like I talked to my counseling group yesterday, and they even was saying like you can't put yourself in those type of situations. So like I know that like I made a really bad mistake, like even going to the party knowing that they were going to be drinking and smoking and stuff. And I do gotta own up to my mistake for that.
Right. Ms. Warfield? I'm sorry, let me start with Mr. Page and then I'll come to you, Ms. Warfield. Go ahead, Mr. Page.
Yes, yes, Judge. I spoke to Mr. Austin, and as you heard, what his reasoning was the party that he was attending is the reason. And I explained to him as well, you know, he knows he can't be around people that's doing that. And my recommendation for that would be him sitting in the box for the rest of today and holding a day in advance for Wayne County Jail.
Let me hear from Ms. Warfield.
Yes,
and I know you had conversations with the prosecutor as well.
I did, Your Honor. I did. First, I did have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Austin. As he has expressed on the record, he is admitting to being in an environment, a closed space environment, as I would like to put on the record, where people were engaging in activities that he knows that he should not have been around. I expressed to Mr. Austin that more importantly is his decision making that got him here today. And had he just taken that extra step to say, you know what, I'm going to sit this one out, he wouldn't be in front of us today. I did have an opportunity to speak with Madam Prosecutor and Mr. Page as well. We all came to the same recommendation that Mr. Page has placed on the record. We were able to review the levels that Mr. Austin tested at today. We were able to get that deep dive into that. The levels are coming down. Did come down significantly from when he did first drop positive in this instance. So it is heading in the right direction. But again, I would like to place on the record that the recommendation from myself, Mr. Page, and Prosecutor Rogers is that Mr. Austin spends the rest of the day or to the judge, to your honor's discretion, in the box, as well as a day in abeyance at Wayne County Jail.
All right. And so, listen, I know that we have worked very hard with you, Mr. Austin, and I don't want you to feel like we're negating or overlooking all of the progress that you've made since you've been with us. You've made a lot of progress. I want you to continue to go forward, but you've also got to work on decision making. I'm still not buying that it's because you was in the room that's why you're testing positive. So you need to also come to grips with, how did I get here? You got to wait till I finish. And so you've got to come to grips with, how did I get here? But I don't want you to get discouraged and feel that I'm overlooking everything that you've done and all the hard work that you've done. And so while I had every intention to send you to the Wayne County Jail on today, I'm going to honor the request, but you may not be in that box because my officer has to take his break on today and he can't take a break with people in the box. So he'll have to go to lockup. I am going to hold him today until 4 o'clock. I'll hold him until 4, but it is not to interrupt your day at all. So you have to go to lunch, he has to go to lockup, and then you can get him back or whatever, however you need to do it. But Mr. Austin, come on now. You've done a lot of work, hard work. No turning back. No turning back. You've been working hard. You really have. What do you want to tell me? You were getting ready to say something.
No, I was just definitely was like, my aunt was there with me. She the one that invited me, and I rode with her. She even touched, like, I was telling her that I didn't want to go, like I didn't go Thanksgiving, I didn't go Christmas. And she was just like, you should come, you should come. And I told her I didn't want to go because I even told her that I don't want to be around and stuff because I'm like, it's still hard for me. And
then you have the right to say no. And when here's the thing. This is what I find to be so incredible. No is one of the first words that we learn in the English language. Think about a little kid, first thing they say, no. I don't even know how they know what no means, but they say it. And so listen, you've learned that, you've learned that word, you've got to learn how to use it and mean it. No one can make you do anything you don't want to do. You're a grown-up. You're not in a kid's body. You can say no and mean it. And even if that means I have to miss out on all of the festivities and all of that stuff, sometimes that's just the price you have to pay for the freedom that you enjoy. Okay? And so I need you to be able to do that. All right? So I'm going to keep you today. And then I want you to have a face-to-face with, hold on. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, Mr. Page, give me the return dates for Mr. Austin.
It would be January 17th for his face-to-face. Right? And then I believe
You know what? He's in phase
he's phase
two.
two. So actually the 24th, I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to do January 24th for his face-to-face.
Yep.
And then I am going to do January 31st for his return to court. And I will put him on for 9:15, okay?
Got it.
All right, so Mr. Austin, you with me for a while? All right, very good, thank you all.
No problem.
Can I get some water before I go back there?
Oh, absolutely, you can get some water. And if he needs to grab something, I will allow him to go next door to Ford Field, grab him something to eat and bring it back. And he'll have 30 minutes to do it. All right, everybody. On Yakuba, I'll have to come back on. I've got to log on to this. And she's going to treatment today. So I'll keep you all posted. Don't hang around. I'll keep you all posted. Be on call, okay? All right, thank you.